There's not a lot of options out there for cases with solid side panels, especially cases with acoustic treatment for those really quiet applications. Last year, Antec released the Antec Performance 1 full tower. This is the silent version that doesn't have tempered glass, has that acoustic treatment, and is designed for use cases where your computer needs to be quiet. There's stuff like recording studios and that kind of stuff. What we're gonna do in this video is, we're not gonna review this case because it's exactly the same as the regular Performance 1, however, it's got that acoustic treatment. What we're gonna do instead is do a full build, we're gonna test the thermals, and I'm gonna let you guys know what I think of the nice little improvements that they made with this new version of the Performance 1. But before that, here's a word from today's video sponsor. This video is brought to you by VIPSCDKey.com. You install Windows and you see the watermark of death. You don't need to fork out a couple $100 for a key. You can grab one from today's video sponsor. From VIPSCDKey.com for a tenth of the price, and you can use our code GEAR to get 25% off. How good's that? That takes that already cheap Windows key and makes it even cheaper. You place your order, bingo bango, you've got your key on your orders page, you chuck that key into the activation screen and you're good to go. No more watermark of death. Use code GEAR for 25% off, link in the description. On with the video. As for thermals, the Performance One Silent is fairly good, but keep in mind the hardware that you're seeing in this build is quite conservative, especially the graphics card and the CPU. And this CPU cooler, I would go as far as saying that it's probably a little bit overkill for this CPU, but I wanted to keep the look and feel of that no RGB blacked out build where you're just not going to see any of the hardware because it's got a solid side panel, right? That's really the whole point of this build. And if you're interested in any of the hardware used in this build, there's a PC part picker list down below where you can see what all of that hardware is. But let's chat about the Performance One Silent. As mentioned at the start of the video, as for the internal layout of the case, it's exactly the same as what we saw last year with the Performance One Full Tower, and the only difference really is that acoustic treatment on the side panel. I didn't want to add any acoustic testing into this video because there's one really important thing to remember with acoustics, especially with cases, is it's really a preference-based thing. So if we use cases like a recording studio or somewhere where you want your PC to be relatively silent, this side panel with the acoustic treatment actually works quite well. I did notice the difference while having it open and then closing the panel. It is quite significant. So as far as that use case in particular, I think Antec's done a pretty good job with it. And much like I said with the original Performance One review, this case is excellent. And this just adds to the Performance One lineup because, like I said with that original review, this is a true return to form for Antec. And I think the Performance One Silent is a very nice addition to that lineup. Yeah, it sounds like I'm repeating myself, but sometimes I repeat myself to really drill in what I'm trying to say, right? This is a fantastic case. I think Antec has nailed it. As for the difference in price between the Performance One Silent and the regular version with the TG side panel, they're about the same price. So if you're looking for a case with no frills, you don't want to see the inside, you want your computer to work and you want it to be relatively quiet, then the Performance One Silent is definitely a case to look at. And I'll put the pricing and everything on your screen right now so you can get a bit of an idea of how much this case costs, because if I'm being absolutely honest, I can't remember. It's been a while since we had a look at this case. Well, it's been a while since we had a look at the Performance One FT, not the silent version, because this one's relatively new. If you like the music you heard here, I make all the music. It's available by clicking on that join button right down there, down below. And if you want to come and hang out with us, we've got a Discord server that we've had for like 5 or 6 years. So just come and hang out, come and say hi. We're generally pretty friendly. And again, there's a PC part picker list down below in the description. Once again, thank you so very much for watching. I'm your silent boy, Nick with Gear Seekers. You pick, we seek, and welcome to 2024. I wonder if you guys have noticed anything different in the studio so far. This isn't what I was talking about when I said we're renovating the studio. This is like part of the first phase. And maybe you noticed, maybe you didn't. And if you watch this part of the video, you can also watch this video up here, right here. You know what, we'll put the Performance One FT review here. Or maybe it won't be, maybe it'll be something else. I don't know what it is. I'll let the algorithm decide for you. Or maybe the algorithm is broken. I don't know how it works.